God's advice today: stop immediately and pay attention, because God is speaking directly to you through this video. Every moment you spend ignoring the signs is an opportunity lost. This is not just another video, it is a divine call to transform your life in a tangible way. Like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because you won't want to miss a single word. Don't wait any longer. Click on the first comment, listen to the 1-minute prayer, and discover how this product was created to support your spiritual and practical growth. Every moment of hesitation is a chance slipping away, and God wants you to take the lead now. Like, share, and let this message reach others who need hope and guidance. This is the moment for action and faith. Align your heart, mind, and decisions with what God is preparing for you. Change happens when you decide to act, and today can be the first step toward a full, blessed life filled with opportunities. God said, "My dear child, listen carefully to my voice at this moment. I know your pain deeply, your silent battles, and the weight you have been carrying in your heart. I know this darkness, which seems endless, has been a time of anguish and unanswered questions for you. But I, the Lord, tell you today, nothing you are going through is greater than my power. I have already released a word of change over your life, and what I decree no one can revoke. Even if your eyes see resistance, in the invisible a new season is already unfolding, for I am God who transforms impossible scenarios. Do you desire to strengthen your spiritual life and open pathways for blessings on your journey? A simple practice of just 1 minute a day can transform the way you connect with the divine and bring more peace, balance, and purpose to your life. In the first comment, I left a special link for you to discover this practice that can become a turning point in your walk. Every step you take in this direction not only strengthens your faith but also supports our channel and the team dedicated to preparing this content with care for you. Do not delay your transformation. Click now on the link in the first comment and discover how to begin this journey of spiritual growth and a more abundant life. The chains that imprisoned you, even if invisible to human eyes, are being undone before my power. For I am the one who breaks the bow and shatters the spear. I am your deliverer, your ever-present help in trouble. And just as I have sustained you until now, I will continue to uphold you with my mighty right hand. Do not forget my promise, but the Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 3. This is my word for you today. Your story will not end in darkness. On the contrary, it will be marked by the rebirth and light that I am already causing to rise within you. Believe, for I am faithful to fulfill all that I have promised. Beloved child, what you have been facing was not just human circumstances but a spiritual battle designed to drain your strength. Yet I tell you, nothing can frustrate my plans for you. The enemy tried to design a time of shame and defeat, but I have established victory and honor. My hands have already removed invisible shackles and my angels have been sent in your defense. As it is written, "But the Lord is with me like a mighty warrior, so my persecutors will stumble and not prevail." Jeremiah chapter 20 verse 11. Receive this truth in your spirit: nothing that has been plotted against you will succeed, because your life is hidden in me. You have felt the weight of battles you did not ask to fight, storms that came without warning, and winds that seemed to want to uproot you from where I planted you. I know there are moments when you look around and wonder if there is still a way out, if it is still worth believing. But I tell you today, every storm that rose against you did not come to destroy you, but to reveal who I am in your life. I am your anchor in turbulent waters, your safe shelter when the winds howl, your refuge in days of distress. Like an oak bending under the storm without losing its roots, so you will remain firm, because I myself sustain you with my powerful hand. Do not fear, you are not alone. This is the hour when my voice calls you closer, for in my embrace you will find strength and direction. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. Listen carefully, my child, it is not a man speaking to you now, but I, your God, the one who searches the deepest thoughts and knows every tear that has silently fallen from your face. Nothing you have lived has escaped my notice. I know the weight you have been carrying, the hidden groans you did not dare to share, the fears that tried to silence your hope. I want you to know there is indeed a spiritual attack against your life. There are forces trying to undermine your faith and purpose. But I also want you to know the enemy cannot cross the limits I have set, because I myself am your protection. The Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. Psalm 9 verse 9. It is in this refuge that I place you now, at this very moment as you listen to me. The war is real, but greater is my care over you. Comment, God is my refuge and fortress, in Him I find safety. While you were busy with daily struggles, invisible forces conspired to try to steal what I had already prepared for you. I saw every movement, every hidden intention, every plan to delay my purposes in your life. But nothing escapes my control. I have already sent my angels around you and released decrees of deliverance in the spiritual realm. Even when you cannot see it, my Spirit is working on your behalf. This is not a distant promise, it is a present reality. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him, and He delivers them. Psalm 34 verse 7. This is not just a phrase written in an ancient book, it is a living truth about you, my child. The battles are intense because what I have prepared for you is far too great to be stopped. Therefore, trust. I am working behind the veil, opening paths you have not yet seen, dismantling traps prepared for your feet. Did you know there's an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This practice can help transform your deepest beliefs and change the way you see reality. It's something that has deeply impacted my life, and we'd like to invite you to experience this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you'd like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and transformative content, we invite you to learn more about our product. The link is in the first comment so you can discover how this practice may help in your own journey. Your support helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are truly grateful for your trust and support. I know you've been feeling a heavier weight lately, a tiredness that won't go away, a restlessness in your heart that keeps you awake at night. This isn't just physical, my child, it's the reflection of the spiritual battle being fought because of the calling you carry. The enemy persists, and persists, because he knows that if you remain firm in me, nothing can stop what I will do through you. He tries to distract you with worries, suffocate you with debts, divide you with conflicts, and extinguish your flame with discouragement. But I tell you today, do not look at the circumstances, look at me. I am the one who sustains you, the one who calls you by name. The promise over your life will not be canceled, even if the whole world rises against it. My Spirit is in you like a river of living waters, renewing you every morning. If you remain in me, you will see the fulfillment of every word I have spoken. Comment, even tired, I will remain firm in God. I am here to remind you who you are and to whom you belong. There are decisive moments that define destinies, and you are standing in one of them now. Like a driver who must decide in seconds which path to take, this is that moment for you. Do not ignore my voice. Do not close your eyes while you are driving at high speed. You know I have called you before, but now I insist again because I love you with an everlasting love. There is no past mistake greater than my forgiveness, no fall I cannot lift you from. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. It is in this trust that you will be guided. It is in this acknowledgement that I will straighten your crooked paths and make them level roads. Do not be afraid. I am directing your story with precision. Comment: I trust the Lord to guide my steps. My child, do not treat this word as just another text or another video. I myself created the opportunity for you to arrive here. Many pass by without stopping, but you were reached because I insisted on calling you. Do not allow distractions to steal this moment. Close your heart to the voices that say this is not for you. Open your ears, for I am speaking about something that can change your whole life. It's an invitation to return to the secret place, to the altar of your heart, where I meet you. Do not be deceived by the false lights of this world. There is a treasure hidden in my presence, and it is available to you now. If you listen, if you obey, you will see doors that seemed closed open before your eyes. Today is the acceptable day. This is the hour to let my voice echo within you as never before. Comment: I open my heart to hear the voice of God. I know you've been feeling that many things have stalled. Dreams that were about to come true were interrupted. Doors that once opened quickly now seem blocked. People you trusted have walked away or turned against you. None of this is by chance. It's an attempt by the enemy to make you give up, to convince you that I am not with you. But I tell you, even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff comfort you, strengthen you, guide you. Just as a farmer plants the seed, covers it with soil, and for a time it seems nothing happens, so it is with you. What I planted in you has not died. The enemy tries to cover it with doubts and fears, but life is already sprouting. If you remain in me, you will see the harvest blossom. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 1 verse 6. Your story will not end in failure. It will rise as a testimony of my power. For I am your God, and I do not fail. Comment: I believe that God will complete the good work in my life. My beloved child, I have watched you trading the treasures of peace for fleeting illusions that never truly satisfy. You have given your attention, your heart, and your hope to things that fade like mist in the morning sun. But I tell you, you are worth more than all of this. You were not made to settle for crumbs when I have set a table before you filled with abundance. I am calling you back to the essence, to the secret place where my presence becomes your strength, to the stillness where my voice restores clarity. You asked me for a sign, a confirmation that you have not been forgotten, and here it is. These very words are my answer to you. I do not send empty messages. When I speak, I move, and when I call, it is because I am ready to raise you again. My touch heals, my voice restores, my breath revives. Though the attack is real, my protection is greater. Though the war rages fiercely, the victory has already been written. Look around you and notice how distraction is everywhere. Fear is broadcasted on screens, discouragement echoes in conversations, and emptiness hides in the noise of daily life. But I interrupt this cycle to remind you, this is not your end, it is the beginning of something new I am preparing for you. When the storm rises, do not run in fear, for I have not called you to escape but to overcome. Think of the eagle that spreads its wings in the face of strong winds and allows the very resistance meant to destroy it to lift it higher. This is what I desire for you, to rise above the storm rather than be crushed beneath it. The spiritual battle you face cannot be fought with human weapons, shouts, arguments, or the strength of your own hands will not bring victory. It is conquered in surrender, in the quiet strength of trust, in the honesty of prayer. I am not asking you for perfect words, I am asking you for a sincere heart. When you kneel, the heavens move. When you raise your hands, the heavens respond. When you call upon my name, I come to your aid. Do not despise your faith if you think it is small, for even the smallest seed can grow into a tree of shelter and strength when planted and cared for. The enemy tries to convince you that what you carry is insignificant, but I tell you, it is enough, because your faith is not in your own power but in the greatness of your God. Do not fix your gaze on the size of the storm, fix your eyes on the strength of my hand, for I am greater than what rises against you. Beloved, I ask you for a gesture of faith even in the simplest of actions, for faith is revealed not only in grand sacrifices but in small decisions that open doors for others. Your life is not only about you, it is also about the lives that will be touched through you. You are a channel, a vessel, a torch in the darkness. If the flame of your hope is extinguished, many around you lose direction. But when I breathe upon you, your fire spreads and ignites the hearts of others. I have seen you carry weights that were never meant to be yours, allowing thoughts of darkness to overshadow the light I placed in you. Yet I am the eternal sun that never ceases to shine, even when clouds try to hide my light. Do not listen to the lies that whisper there is no way out, for I am the way. How many times have you tried to change only to feel defeated again? How many times have you promised yourself that this time would be different, only to stumble again? This discouragement does not come from me. It is a trap meant to convince you that trying is pointless. But if I am speaking to you now, it is because I still believe in you. I know what you are capable of when you surrender fully to me. You are like a soldier in the middle of a battlefield. A soldier may stumble, grow weary, and even fall, but victory is never defined by the fall, it is defined by the decision to rise again. That is what I ask of you, to rise once more. The enemy seeks to wound you because he knows that by touching you, he impacts your family, your children, your friends, and all those who depend on the light of your faith. But I lift you up not only for your sake but also for theirs. You are the torch that brings light to others who are lost in the night. If you allow despair to extinguish your flame, many will remain in the shadows. But if you let me breathe upon your spirit, your fire will spread far beyond what you imagine. Remember when you were a child and believed without doubting? I saw your purity, your innocence, and your trust. The years may have hardened your heart, and the struggles of life may have shaken your hope, but I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. The same God who cared for you when you were young still cares for you now. I am calling you to awaken to the truth that you are never alone. Every tear you have shed, I have counted. Every silent cry in the night has reached my ears. The weight of despair that has tried to crush you is known to me, but I tell you, it will not have the last word. You have fallen, yes, but falling is not failing. True defeat is staying down, and I did not create you to remain in ashes. I created you to rise, to shine, to reflect my glory. The process you are living through is not meant to destroy you but to shape you. The pressure you feel is the same pressure that transforms coal into diamonds. And though you may not see it now, your story is being written as a testimony that will inspire many. Even your struggles will one day be the reason others find hope, because they will see in you proof that I am faithful. Do not let shame silence you. Do not let guilt chain you. I am the God who breaks chains, who removes burdens, who gives beauty for ashes and joy for mourning. Therefore, lift your eyes today and remember who walks beside you. The journey ahead will not always be easy, but I promise you, you will never walk it alone. I am your strength in weakness, your peace in turmoil, your light in the darkest night. I am the hand that steadies you when you tremble and the voice that whispers courage when fear speaks too loudly. Trust me, for I have never abandoned you, and I never will. This moment you are living is sacred, for it is the moment where despair turns into hope, where weakness becomes strength, and where silence becomes song. Do not allow the enemy to convince you that you are finished, because I tell you, you are just beginning. You are stepping into a season of restoration, renewal, and victory. What was broken will be healed. What was lost will be restored. What was dead will live again. For I am the Lord your God, and I make all things new. My beloved child, listen carefully, for it is my strength that speaks to you now. I know how often your heart has been wounded, how many times you have doubted, and how many nights you have cried in silence believing that no one noticed. Yet I tell you, I have seen every tear, I have counted every sigh, and none of your pain has been hidden from me. You have looked for grand signs, for miracles that shine before the eyes of many, but I have been speaking to you in small and quiet ways. In the smile of a stranger who crossed your path at the very moment you felt invisible, in the embrace you did not expect but that touched the emptiness inside you, in the simple words that seemed ordinary but arrived at exactly the right time. I reveal myself not only in the extraordinary but also in the daily details of life. You must open your eyes, my child, and recognize that I have never been absent. The very fact that you are hearing these words now is proof that I am present. The spiritual battle becomes fiercest at the very threshold of your breakthrough. Have you noticed how every time you decide to draw closer to me, distractions multiply? When you choose to pray, 1,000 thoughts suddenly invade your mind. When you resolve to be still before me, reasons arise to postpone it. This is not coincidence, it is strategy. The enemy knows that a single moment in my presence carries more power than years of human effort. That is why I call you to close the door to distraction, to guard your heart as one guards a treasure, for your mind is a battlefield. The one who rules your thoughts rules your life. Do not allow seeds of defeat to nest within you. When they come, replace them with my truth. Declare to yourself with conviction, if God is with me, who can stand against me? This is not a poetic phrase, it is a spiritual reality that shields your soul. I know your nights of struggle, when you have tried to smile outwardly while inside a void pressed heavily upon you. Do not hide your pain from me, my child, for I do not despise your tears. Each one you shed is collected before my throne, every wound you carry is seen, and there is none that I cannot heal. Many hide their suffering, believing that strength is in silence, pretending they have no scars. But I do not seek masks, I seek open hearts ready to be restored. The transformation I have prepared for you will not arrive with the noise of human applause. It will not come in the form of thunderous recognition or worldly celebration. It will be like the dawn, gentle, progressive, unstoppable. Darkness fades little by little, and before you realize it, the day shines fully. That is how I will work within you. But for this to unfold, you must not ignore this call. Imagine a man lost in the ocean, clinging to a piece of wood. He prays for help, yet when the rescue ship draws near, he hesitates. He doubts, questions whether he should climb aboard, not realizing this is his last chance. Many act this way with me. They ask for deliverance but resist when I extend my hand. They postpone, they resist, they let fear or pride whisper louder than my invitation. Do not act this way. This is your moment. I am the ship that comes to your rescue. Take hold of me, for I will carry you to safe harbor. And my purpose is not only to pull you from the waters of danger, but to take you into the destiny I have written for you. Now, let your heart rest in this truth. You are not forgotten, not abandoned, not overlooked. You are loved, chosen, and guarded. Lift your eyes beyond the battle and see the horizon of hope I stretch before you. Trust me with every detail, for nothing is too small for my care, and nothing is too great for my power. Guard your mind with my word, keep your heart surrendered in prayer, and walk forward knowing that heaven fights on your behalf. Remember, when you weep, I collect your tears. When you stumble, I lift you up. When you doubt, I remind you of my promises. When you call, I answer. This is the covenant I make with you, to be your God, your defender, your redeemer, and your father forever. The war may rage, but my peace will anchor you. The night may linger, but my dawn is rising within you. And when the final word is spoken over your life, it will not be of defeat but of victory, because I am with you until the end of the age, with love, God. Hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.